My role is coordinator for the Flood Liaison Action Group. We call it FLAG. And we have about 14 committee members on there, including some flood wardens and people that have been in the village a long period of time. They've got a lot of historical knowledge about where the problems are in the village, where the flood problems are in the village, and where the problem areas of water coming into the village comes from. We've got some parish councillors on the committee, and we've just got some great volunteers who are always there with good ideas and happy to take on project work to solve problems.
I stuck my name forward to help, because as a local person you can respond a lot quicker than the wider emergency services, and we monitor the village and we can see floods building up before they become a problem.
While we're waiting for legitimate training from the authorities, we use our own research to look at best practice across the country. We got the fire brigade came in and did water safety talks.
There's a few times when we've gone out to set up the barriers as a test. We monitor warnings from the Met Office and other areas, and if there's going to be a significant rain event, then we're monitoring that.
We heavily emphasise the health and safety side of being a flood warden. They're always told, do not go into the water, do not go into traffic, do not try and stop traffic. Everything is done around trying to keep them safe and keep members of the public safe. The flood wardens, even when it's not raining, will constantly go around just to make sure that they're not covered. If they find a drain that's even partially covered, they'll give it a good clearing. That has a massive positive impact on whether the flood water rises or not. This becomes a huge flood of water coming all the way down here, and if you look down the road, you see past the bus stop on the right hand side, that's just a dip, and that just fills up with water.
And the other side of that is the bridge over the river, so it just forms that basin.
Yeah. Over here we've got two premises, the pharmacy and the pet supplies, both of which have a flood warden and both of which carry the full flood kits, and they've all been trained at village level of what they need to do. They will come out with their flood warden bags. If one flood warden thinks that it's flooding or it's about to flood, they can all self-activate and they can all contact the rest of the teams and get them out. We have a flood warden coordinator who's one of the parish councillors, and he will just check that everyone's here.
The flood on November 24 was rather dramatic. The whole of the ground floor started to flood. Water then started coming out through our toilet. It ended up with water 6 inches deep on the whole of the ground floor. Obviously it devastated the house, the floors, the doors, the walls, everything.
Well, we started this from scratch, like literally 8 months ago. And my advice is, if you've got a parish council, set up a subgroup. Set up a subgroup for a flood committee and trust them to do the work, and trust your local residents that they will get involved, because they will. There are very willing and capable people around that will get involved, but you've got to get something started. You've got to get a framework made up. West Northampton Council now are progressing quickly with their programmes for supporting community resilience and for helping flood wardens. And there's a door ready to be pushed open there. If they get nowhere else to go, they can go to West Northampton Council and say, okay, we want to do this, where do we go from here?